How's it going, guys? We are back with a video here, and this video is going to be on the franchise mode updates coming to NHL 24. Not too much in this video. I'm just going to break down the most important things. I mean, there's something they mentioned there that's a little bit questionable to mention, but we're going to hop into this video and see exactly what is being added to NHL 24 franchise mode. So here we go. We got franchise mode updates live now. And what does that mean? Well, live when the game gets into your hands is what I'm assuming. So the X Factor evolve / devolve logic based on attributes / potential / playstyle / age. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, I believe back in NHL 22 they mentioned how players could actually earn X Factors when you draft them, but that ended up not being a thing ever, unfortunately. So now it looks like, say you draft a guy 18 years old, he could have just 2 silver X Factor abilities. He can eventually end up with a gold X Factor, which is really good, because usually that would kind of be like, oh, I got a silver X Factor, can't do anything with it besides we'll just have that, right? So there you go. We'll give players zone and superstar abilities based on their individual attributes as well as their age, playstyle, and potential factoring in. Prospects in the draft who are NHL ready can still have abilities at the time they are drafted, and players ranked later in the draft will have to grow into high overall to earn abilities. I'm really happy about that. It makes franchise mode a lot more fun, I feel. So you can see players under 27 years old can earn abilities. Once they are over 32, they can lose abilities during the season as well, which is pretty funny, right? And then factoring in play style reduces the likelihood for some abilities to generate on players with certain play styles. However, as an example, a two-way forward can still get an offensive ability like puck on a string if it truly fits the player's attributes. So really nice stuff. Here's a little bit of a look of how it'll look. So basically, that's Gavin McKenna. So starting off with page number 1, you see at 18 years old in the draft, he's shock and awe and big tipper. But look, at age 19, big tipper, shock and awe, elite edges, and make it snappy. And then by age 20, he's got the gold elite edges. So pretty cool to see that. All right, so looking at some other stuff here, this is where you kind of lose me a little bit. I mean, we're trolling a little bit, I think. I mean, there's no way. The franchise interface has been darkened to reflect the changes made across NHL 24. I mean, I would assume the menu would be dark. If the whole menu in the game's dark, you would think. I mean, that just makes really no sense to really mention, but hey, whatever, I'll let it slide. Coaches utilize a secondary position of players more when constructing lineups. That's good. You got coaches set up even strength and power play lines better based on coaching style, time of the season, and standings rank. Okay. I can't hate on that. A +4 line chemistry add to help coaches construct lines. So I think we only had a +1, +2 and 5. I'm not 100% certain. Or I don't think there's ever been like a plus. No, there's a +3, I think. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I kind of forget. I mean, franchise mode is not my main mode, obviously, but coaches sliding the right players in power play roles better. That's good to see. I mean, it seems like a lot of AI GM logic is kind of being adjusted here. Shot frequency setting is now default to high. This will increase scoring across the league, but keep goalie save percentage respectable. Okay. Fix an issue where an unassigned prospect that gets traded to a CPU team sometimes didn't get signed. I mean, that didn't make sense why they would ever do that. Qualifying offer amount is now shown when offering a contract to an RFA. That's helpful. That really is helpful. CPU teams will now utilize buyouts. That's nice to see as well. Again, more AI logic. Then you also have tuning for stat-based trade value mods, which will also impact wild salary expectations when a player has poor / good season. That makes sense. This will help address scenarios where backup level free agent goalies don't get contracts and teams walk into the season with worse goalies than what's available. Yeah, that was so frustrating when that happened. We've increased the creation limits as well, so 30 extra maximum teams you can create now, 1,500 extra maximum skaters, and 200 extra maximum goalies. Then also, we'll be live now, so you have the logic. Players of all ages can receive X Factors once the statistical growth kicks in after the season, as long as they have a high enough overall, all right? LD/RD positions are now shown when selecting a player to add to the trade. Progress reports, screen shows X Factors on the correct player. Fix for the default penalties, slider being too low for all offline modes. A fix for generated players being given the new generic helmet and bubble cages. You got fixed to allow the user to send players down to the minors when the team is over the maximum salary cap. That was frustrating. I did experience that a lot. We also have changes to the way we import minor, junior, elite league players into the mode for custom leagues. For NHL Pro Team, always give them their minor, junior, and elite league players that have matching pro teams regardless of how they are placed in the league. For minor league players only grab from the minor league teams that are actually in the mode. For custom For Custom Elite Pro Team, they all get the players on their minor team unless those players belong to an NHL Pro Team that is in the league. Custom Elite Leagues Pro Teams do not get any players from juniors or other elite teams. Don't import junior and elite players that belong to a pro team that isn't in the league. That makes sense. And authentic and 33 expansion team creation should be unchanged. And fixed improper home ice advantage scenarios when using specific custom league settings. Okay, so that was a little bug, I guess. And then some things they plan, I guess, to patch in mid-year, whenever this is going to happen, who knows. Adding a contract response when the player accepts a qualifying offer compared to a normal contract offer. I mean, that sounds good to me. Adding regulation wins tiebreaker to standing spreadsheet. And the Conn Smythe winner presentation overlay will now show correct playoff stats. Not sure why that hasn't been a thing in many years, but hey, I mean, listen, I guess better late than never, EA. Better late than never. So those are all the franchise mode changes coming to NHL 24. That we know right now. I guess things could change, but that's all we know for now. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. I know kind of a short video, but we're almost there. NHL 24, it's coming soon. Get ready for all the content that I will be posting. It'll be a lot of it, so make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you have not already, follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's, and I'll see you guys in the next one.